Today we're going to be making the most healthy and best tasting dog food for our boy Tom. This has been freeze dried, will last years if vacuum sealed, but he eats them up so quickly, he loves it. We will start by peeling the skin off of the sweet potato. Now that our potato is all peeled, we're going to cut our potato and put it into cold water, and then we'll boil up our potatoes and leave them for later. Use a strong knife. Cut through the potato. Cut them into small pieces and right into cold water. Flip them over so that they're nice and flat on your board, and continue cutting. Now that our sweet potato is all peeled and chopped into cubes, we're going to put it on the stove. We are going to pre-boil brown rice, natural brown rice, a cup of brown rice to 2 cups and a quarter of water. So 1 cup of brown rice to 2 1/3 cups of cold water. We're going to bring the water up to a boil, and then we'll put the rice in for about 30 to 45 minutes. For people who want to save money and don't mind a little work, buy and cook family style and then proportion it and freeze what you don't cook for tonight for the family. And Laura and I, we have our dinners coming out to approximately $2 to $4 per person for a beautiful dinner. Here we have a half loin roast from Walmart. It was $10.90, $2.34 a pound. Now you can buy pork chops for $4, $5, $6. You can go over and buy ground pork. You buy it like this. I'm going to show you how to butcher it. We're going to put it away for a roast and some additional uses for it, and you'll see how easy it is. Now we do the other side. Now these pieces could be used for like a pork tip, roasted, that has the fat to give it some extra flavor. Here we're trimming off the left side, and that's a beautiful pork tip. You can barbecue that, you can roast it, you can grill it, you can stir fry it. Now we're going to cut 2 beautiful pork chops that will freeze for my lovely wife and myself. Look at that, look how thick. Now we'll trim our pork roast. Leaving a little bit of fat on the side because it's going to go on a rotisserie grill. off just a little bit of the excess. Got our triple beam scale all ready and balanced and zeroed out. 862, 893. $893.25 pounds for our pork roast. That'll last us 3-4 days. Here is our pork roast, 893.3 grams. We'll put it in the fridge and we'll marinate it and we'll roast it. Here are 2 pork chops, boneless pork chops, nice and thick. A total of 281 grams. So 2 nice dinners for my wife and myself each. 2 pork chops in a Ziploc bag. They'll go in the fridge and then we'll marinate them and then freeze them or use them in the next. And we have left 879.5 grams. Now we're going to be preparing Tom, my German Shepherd's superfood, and we're going to cut this and grind this pork to be mixed with beef and turkey and a number of other very healthy foods. And this is for Tom, my beautiful German Shepherd, who's coming to check out what Daddy's doing. Hello, Tom. And now we're going to cut these into strips.
Come on, sweetheart.
And freeze them. And then we'll grind this up and we'll add it to ground turkey and ground beef. And a lot of wonderful, wonderful things. Now Tom's pork is all set, 879.5 grams. We're going to put this into the freezer and get it semi-frozen so that we can grind it up. Sweet potato all cooked and ready. We'll drain it and then we're going to puree it and add it to Tom's food. A beautiful puree that'll go into Tom's food. Sweet potato is very healthy for dogs. And we're going to take a little bit on the side to add to some homemade soup that we're having. Time to ground Tom's pork. Grind it up, Tom's pork. Little $50 grinder does a beautiful job. Look at that. Parts all cleaned and ready for dry. Now we're going to grind down an apple, 158.5 grams, to add to our dog's healthy food. Give it a second, give it a shake, and then give it another grind down. And then we'll put it into a bowl for after. This will give Tom's dog food a little bit of sweet crunch. We're also going to do that with sweet peppers, turmeric, ginger. We are also going to pulse down 331 grams of peppers, sweet red peppers. To a nice puree. We're going to slice and add to it 31 grams of turmeric, and 53 grams of ginger, which we'll grind down as well. Cut it into smaller pieces so you process it quick. We want to make this a very fine puree, and then we'll add it to the apples. Black pepper helps in the digestion of the turmeric and helps it to be more beneficial to the body, both for humans and for our dogs. We're going to pulse that down to a fine puree. High processed foods have been reducing the longevity of our animals by 5 and 10 years. So many animal owners have seen their loving pets have cancer and all kinds of medical issues. And we are not vets and we are not doctors, but we see what time is told. And when I grew up, and I'm 72 plus years, in the 60s, my dog ate apple, which was mostly horse meat, and my cats ate Figaro, which was mackerel that was unfit for human consumption. And they lived for 18, 20 years. Now it's very typical for your dog or cat to have cancer in 7 to 10 years with all supposedly the best vets, the best medicine, the best food, and everything, and how come their lives are cut short? So, our Tom, German Shepherd, he's 3 years old. He's 115 pounds approximately, and he is in the best of health, and he's been on this food for over 2.5 years. So, keep watching. We'll show you how we form everything together. And if you like our videos, please hit the subscribe button and thumbs up, and this way you'll see more and more videos for your pet's health and also for your family's health and saving money while you do it. So now we're going to start putting everything together. First, our peppers and apples and turmeric and ginger mix. Don't want to do that. And here is Tom, our 115-pound, 3-year-old German Shepherd, looking for the Amazon delivery truck. Good boy, Tom. Now be still. Now we're going to follow up with 556 grams of green pea puree. Look at all the beautiful colors. all the healthy food for our dog. Now we're going to add 303 grams of raw chicken livers from a frozen pack right into a little meat processor and grind that down. Dogs get most of their vegetables and everything and minerals from the innards organs. So adding the chicken livers will add an extra boost of protein and nutrition and essential vitamins. A beautiful puree of chicken livers. And in go the chicken livers. What a wonderful combination, and we're not done yet. A rainbow of goodness. And now we'll add the main meat, and later on today we'll add flaxseed that's been ground and organic blueberries to bump it up even more. More antioxidants, more nutrition for our. Next we're adding our main meats. We have 480 grams of ground beef and 570 grams of ground turkey. Now we're going to add 879 grams of ground pork. Beautiful pork we ground ourselves yesterday. Check out that video of butchering a full pork loin, a 5-pound pork loin. You can use it for your animals, and you can use it for your family. We made a beautiful roast and a couple of beautiful boneless pork chops while we were doing this recipe. Now 278 wild blueberries. We're going to puree them as well and put them in. Extra antioxidants, extra nutrients, wonderful for the dogs. Sorry for the knocking. Add a tinge of water, make it puree a little faster because they're frozen. Beautiful frozen wild strawberries. I use them in my shakes as well.
If you said strawberries, it's blueberries.
I said strawberries?
Yes, you did.
Oh. Lovely wife Laura just corrected me. It is wild blueberries, not strawberries. Blueberries. Though you can put strawberries in as well, but we use the blueberries. No grapes. Look at all the beautiful colors, all the different nutrients and nutraceuticals and all the probiotics. Oh, also, next is yogurt. Now we're going to crack in 2 eggs.